Hi there, I'm going to show you behind the scenes. This was a quiz question, and there were two common answers. One was correct and one was not correct, but they're very close, right? So let's look. The problem is -6 plus 3 parentheses 1 minus 2x. So this first person started with -6 plus 3 and got -3 times the quantity 1 minus 2x. Then they did the distributive property. -3 times 1 is -3, and -3 times -2x is a positive 6x. The second person started with the distributive property, so they got -6 plus 3, because that's a positive 3 right here, and then positive 3 times minus 2x is -6x. Then they combined the -6 and the plus 3. They got the -3 and the minus 6x. So what happened? Well, let's review order of operations. Parentheses. Well, parentheses only means you have to do what's inside the parentheses only. This problem didn't have anything going on inside the parentheses because you can't subtract 2x from 1. It had no exponents, but then you do multiplying and dividing, and you do them in order from left to right. So if division comes up first, you do the division first. And for adding and subtracting, also in order from left to right. So if I look at their work, they started differently. This person started with addition, and this person started with the distributive property. Well, distributive property is multiplication. So multiplication should have happened first before you do any adding. This is super common with algebra expressions. People will add whatever they see in the front first. But my question is there anyone out there watching this who thinks you start with distributive property because this is parentheses? Because that is not true. That'll mess you up in a different problem. You did this first because it was multiplication, not because there's parentheses there. That's just how you write a multiplication problem. The other thing is, we know this one's wrong because they started wrong, but their answers are so close. This is a plus and that's a minus. Somebody's going to think that they only made a sign mistake. You did not make a sign mistake here. That person made an order of operations mistake.